Belle Austin says her partner beat her multiple times over several months, leaving her with bruises and black eyes. She believes education is vital to change the pervasive nature of violence in society.
We teach children to brush their teeth, to eat well, and so on. But we don't say anything about relationships between men and women, the possible power dynamic between men and women.
The United Nations estimates 1 in 3 women and girls experience physical or sexual violence during their lifetime. A UN meeting on Monday marked the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, and it focused on the rape culture the UN says surrounds us because of attitudes that go unquestioned.
There is really actually a culture and an acceptance around rape and around sexual violence that we need to address. It is almost normalized. We need to address mindsets, attitudes, culture, laws, policies to end violence against women.
This year, the UN is also highlighting the lengths women have to go to, showing that everyday objects many rely on to stay safe. Sexual violence against women and girls is a problem everywhere. Yes, in conflict zones where rape can be used as a weapon of war, but also on streets like these in developed nations where they can face unwanted attention, catcalls and abuse on a daily basis. The New York City Alliance Against Sexual Assault offers a rape crisis helpline and helps survivors with counselling. It also runs an education program for school children to try and change attitudes for the next generation.
How can we cure this? How can we fix these systemic problems? Because they are systemic problems, and though there are individual bad actors, not everyone who commits these crimes are sociopaths who cannot be taught how to empathize, so there has to be a sort of next step of how can we reconcile that.
Global movements like Me Too have held men accountable for sexual misconduct. But the UN argues unless root causes like cultural attitudes are addressed, violence against women and girls is unlikely to be eliminated. Nick Harper, CGTN, New York.